Hello students, welcome to Eshwari Thaniksha channel. In this video, we are going to learn about the nutrition in amoeba. So what are the various steps which takes place in the nutrition of amoeba? We are going to study in this video, and also the nutrition in paramecium we are going to study in this video. Students, if you are new to our channel, subscribe our channel and also share this video with your friends. Now let us start the video. So you know that amoeba is a unicellular organism, meaning is it is made up of a single cell. And what is the shape of amoeba? You know that amoeba doesn't have any definite shape. It is irregular in shape. So whatever shape you draw, that will be the shape of amoeba. It doesn't have a particular shape. So there are 5 steps which are involved in nutrition of amoeba. So which are the 5 steps involved? The first step is called as ingestion. Second step is called as digestion. Third step is called as absorption. Fourth step is called as assimilation. And fifth step is called as egestion. So these are the 5 steps which are involved in the nutrition of amoeba. Ingestion meaning is taking in the food is called as ingestion. So if the food is taken inside, it is called as ingestion. Suppose if the food taken in is solid, then it is called as phagocytosis. Phagocytosis. Suppose the food which is taken in is liquid, then it is called as pinocytosis. Pinocytosis. So this is the first step in the nutrition of amoeba, ingestion. So you can see here, this is the amoeba which is irregular in shape. So here you can see the food particle which is present. So whenever amoeba sees the food particle, what happens is the body will grow a projection like this around the food particle. So this projection is called as pseudopodia. Next step, what happens is this pseudopodia will fuse like this. So it will fuse like this, and you can see a food vacuole is being formed. So now this is called as food vacuole, and inside the food vacuole you can see food is present. So now what is the second step? Second step is digestion. So now what will happen is inside the food vacuole, the digestive enzymes will be released. So what this digestive enzyme will do is it will break the complex food particle into small particle. Complex meaning is bigger food particles. The bigger food particle will be broken down into small food particle. So digestion will take place. After digestion, what is the third step? Absorption. So now the food which is digested in the food vacuole will be absorbed into the cytoplasm by means of diffusion. So it will be absorbed. So once it is absorbed, what is the next step which is taking place? Assimilation. Assimilation meaning is using of this digested food. So the amoeba will use this digested food for various activities. So that is called as assimilation. After assimilation, the unwanted food material, that is the waste material, will be thrown out of the body, which is called as egestion. So these are the 5 steps which are involved in the nutrition of amoeba. So here you can see amoeba takes in food using a finger-like projection or extension, which is called as pseudopodia. So this is very important. Inside the food vacuole, complex substances are broken down into simpler ones. So you know that this is the food vacuole. So inside the food vacuole, digestive enzymes will be released and complex food material will be broken down into simpler food material. Then the digested food is absorbed into the cytoplasm by means of diffusion. Then the undigested food is moved to the surface of the cell and then it is thrown out, which is called as egestion. So this is about the nutrition in amoeba. I hope it is clear to you. So next we will see nutrition in paramecium. So here you know that paramecium is also a unicellular organism. So what is the shape of paramecium? So you can see paramecium will be like this. So approximate shape I am writing. It will be the shape. It will be having a slipper shape. So this is the structure of paramecium, and you can see hair-like structure will be present around the paramecium like this. So this is paramecium and hair-like structure. So this hair-like structure is called as cilia. So now what happens is, whenever a food particle comes close to the paramecium, so what will happen is, in the paramecium a structure will be present which is called as oral groove. So here you can see a oral groove like this. A oral groove can be seen. Oral groove. So now by the movement of the cilia, so cilia is a hair-like structure which is present. The cilia starts moving. So by the movement of the cilia, what happens is, the food will enter into the paramecium through oral groove like this. It will, through the oral groove, it will enter into the food vacuole. So this is called as the food vacuole. So now this step is called as ingestion. So how the food particle is entering? Through the movement of cilia, food is entering through the oral groove into the food vacuole. Second step is digestion. Again in the food vacuole, digestive enzymes will be released and complex food will be broken down into smaller particles. So now think this is the complex food particle. So it will be broken into small food particles like this. Simple food particles. So that step is called as digestion. And then absorption. So the digested food material will be absorbed into the cytoplasm. And then assimilation. Again the food is used by the paramecium. And then the fifth step is egestion. So egestion meaning is throwing out the waste material. And in paramecium a specific structure which is present. So that structure we call it as anal pore. So somewhere here anal pore will be present. So this is anal pore. So through the anal pore, the undigested food or the waste material will be thrown out of the paramecium. So this is the nutrition in paramecium. So paramecium, it will be in the shape of a slipper shape it is, and then it will be having a hair-like structure which is called as cilia. Through the movement of the cilia, the food will be taken into the paramecium through the oral groove. It will enter. And it will enter into the food particle, food vacuole. And in the food vacuole, the complex food will be broken down into simpler substances by the action of enzyme. And then absorption will take place. It will be absorbed into the cytoplasm. And then assimilation is, it will be used up by the paramecium, and unwanted material will be thrown out of the paramecium. So through the structure which is called as anal pore, a small opening will be present which is called as the anal pore. So through the anal pore it will be thrown out. So here you can see paramecium, it is a unicellular organism and it has a specific spot. So food is moved to this spot by the movement of cilia. So specific spot will be the food vacuole where the digestion takes place. So this is about nutrition in amoeba and paramecium. Students, I hope it is clear to you. If you have any doubts, you can write in the comment section. I'll meet you in the next video, students.